What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hidden Gems, where we give you guys some hints, tips, and tricks on how to become a better reseller. My name is John Francis. I am the co-owner of the Clarendon Trading Company, where we source, distribute, and market vintage clothing, hypebeast clothing, used clothing, you name it, we try and do it. So today's topic is really interesting. It is about marketing in 2019. So what exactly is marketing? It's doing things so that your business, your product, or your service, of course, is seen. And one thing we need to understand is what is the current state of business. Everyone knows that due to the internet, it is extremely easy to start a business nowadays. So the market is extremely overcrowded and extremely oversaturated. So you have to understand that that's one thing you're going to be getting into right away. With that being said, the old ways are not going to work anymore. Okay, guys? Unfortunately, thinking about organic reach or hoping things just happen serendipitously are very unlikely. Or even doing old ways of marketing, whether it's trying to do TV ads, whether it's trying to do word of mouth, those things are less likely to happen nowadays simply because the market is extremely overcrowded, extremely oversaturated. So we have to come up with new and innovative ways so we can speak directly to our audience. So one thing that we've noticed here at the Clarendon Trading Company is that everything is now on a newsfeed, right? So if someone posts at 10 o'clock, then 10:05, your newsfeed is going to go in a chronological order. So of course when it comes to Facebook, Instagram, and with us we do a lot of selling on apps, they're all under newsfeeds. So if we only post once in the morning, we're only giving ourselves one opportunity to be seen. So with that being said, post more frequently. The more frequently you post, the more likely you are going to be able to be seen. And why is being seen so important? Once you're able to be seen, you're able to speak directly to your audience, you're able to bring value, and hopefully turn that audience into paying clients. We all know that business can be fun, but it always comes down to the economics of things. If you aren't able to be seen while being able to bring value to your clients, it's very hard that you'll have customers that are willing to pay for your product or service. Alright guys, so that's the first thing. One thing that we've also noticed at the Clarendon Trading Company, we are in the fashion / clothing / used / vintage industry. So that market is extremely oversaturated. Everyone and their mom is in this market. So for us, we try to differentiate ourselves as much as possible by, of course, bringing you guys unique and innovative content like Hidden Gems or like The Drop. So of course, one thing you have to understand is how can you be innovative so you can stand out of the crowd. Another thing that we actually started to realize is that our organic reach would only allow us to disseminate some of our content as far as possible. So we need to find another medium that would allow us to reach a wider audience. And what we came across was paid ads. I know a lot of people are really focused on, oh, I want my stuff to be organic. People that know about my stuff, people that want my stuff will hear about my stuff. But unfortunately, that's not always the case. With the algorithms, they favor people who are paying to play. So if you have some extra dollars, I implore you to put it back into advertising, put it into your business. Especially with Instagram and Facebook, you can literally have a $20 a week budget that will allow you to reach 1,000 to 2,000 extra people. And one thing you need to understand is if you want your business to be sustainable, you have to have an audience that's interacting with your business. So do not be afraid to pay, alright? So you can play. Another thing that people should also try and do is work with different influencers within their industry. Sometimes again, hey, you're gonna have to pay to play. You may have to pay them a couple dollars so they'll post about your brand. Or what you can do is give them gifted items, whether it's a t-shirt, whether it's clothing, whatever your brand does sell, you can give them those things for free. But of course, ensure that their demographic is similar to yours so you can be seen after they post your items. Alright guys? So there are so many different ways nowadays to be seen and to be heard. So just try to be as creative as possible. At the Clarendon Trading Company, one thing that we started focusing on was trying to do things like a media company. Shout out to Gary V, he gave us that amazing idea. So we do things like Hidden Gems, things like The Drop, like we previously said, and of course our podcast. So anywhere that you can create content for your audience so it's valuable, that's one way you're marketing yourself and you're advertising yourself over to your audience. With the internet nowadays, people have access to 24 hours. So by having content there, you're passively engaging with them even though it's not live or not on demand. It's always important to have content out there so your customers always have a way to interact with you. Okay guys, so that's always important. So just to go over everything, the current state of the business world is extremely oversaturated. Get over it. So you guys have to find ways to be as creative as possible. The old ways will not work anymore. I know it's unfortunate, but that's the reality of it. The algorithms are always changing. New outlets, new mediums, new social media accounts are always being created. So you guys have to stay up on everything. And it's all in newsfeed, right? So be more constant on the newsfeed. Do more to get more. Hey, you gotta pay to play, man. Put some money back into your business with advertising, and of course it will pay off. And most importantly, be innovative. Try to come up with new content ideas, new ways to showcase your brand so you can stand out of the crowd. And that's really about it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us again on Hidden Gems. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please hit us up in the DM or the comment section. And until next time, peace.